From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Friday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rosslyn here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We are live at 6 a.m. and if you liked yesterday's weather, today is going to be more of the same. We have another dry day for this last day of July. Can you believe it is already July 31st? August is tomorrow. Back to school next week and in the next coming weeks. It is crazy how this summer has just completely flown by, but hey, we are still feeling like summer, especially in the temperature department. But hey, at least we will be dry today. However, changes are coming to the forecast, including maybe a few stronger storms heading into your Saturday. So get your caffeine. It is not a bad morning though, and we are going to talk about everything you need to know for the weekend forecast, as well as a nice change of pace for the week ahead for the first full week of August. So let's go ahead and check out what is going on right now. Temperatures comfortable for this Friday morning. It is not bad out there whatsoever. Temperatures in the lower 60s in some places in southern middle Tennessee, 61 in Lewisburg, 62 in Hohenwald. Everybody else pretty much in the mid 60s, a few upper 60s out there, but honestly a pretty nice start to the day under a mostly clear sky. That sun is peeking up, no fog in sight. We are great in the visibility department as well. So again, today is shaping up to be another fantastic day here in the Tennessee Valley. No complaints from me, especially with this refreshing start to the day, at least compared to the last several weeks where we've been starting off in the 70s. Feeling not too bad out there for today, which is certainly some good news. Let's go ahead and talk about Futurecast and what we can expect for the rest of today, but mostly what we can expect for tomorrow with the potential for rain and storms here in the Tennessee Valley again, and maybe a few stronger storms by the afternoon. But for today, it's a breeze. We again are going to be dry, so not much to show you here on Futurecast, which is certainly some good news. Get any outdoor plans today that you can. We are going to see cloud covers start to thicken up, but still looking mostly sunny to partly cloudy, at least for the next several hours. And yes, it is still late July. It is July 31st. So yes, it is going to be hot out there this afternoon. Temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s, but not too bad out there. Otherwise, again, dry for the evening. Anytime after midnight, we could start to see a few thunder showers pop up and a few scattered to maybe even widespread in coverage for the morning hours of Saturday. The morning hours not looking like a strong storm threat that is reserved for the afternoon, but showers and storms will be around as we get our day started on Saturday with rain and storms. Maybe some heavy rainfall at times, some lightning as well. May wake you up from your sleep if you plan to sleep in on Saturday, but we'll catch a little bit of a break by the afternoon and late morning, and then we'll start to see showers and storms redevelop by mid to late afternoon, and these storms could have the potential for some brief gusty winds here in the Tennessee Valley. I'll show you what the SPC is outlooking our area here in just a moment, but just know that we are watching for the potential for a few stronger storms to develop by the time we get to your Saturday afternoon. There will be a little bit of a break. Maybe you can get in some outdoor plans or some outdoor work, but just be sure to be paying attention to the forecast, as well as paying attention to the radar, as well as your eyes to the sky. You know the rules. If thunder roars, head indoors. For the rest of the afternoon and into the evening, we'll start to see showers and storms continue to develop and push off eastward. Again, a few stronger storms with some gusty winds can't be ruled out. Then that clears out. We'll be left over with a few spotty thunder showers for your Sunday. Otherwise, clouds stick around Sunday as well. Temperatures a little bit cooler for the second half of the weekend as well. The Storm Prediction Center does have a good chunk of our viewing area in a level 2 out of 5 risk for those stronger to severe storms by Saturday afternoon. Again, main threat going to be gusty winds with these storms that do develop. Everybody else in that level 1 out of 5. So a strong storm or two possible anywhere throughout the Tennessee Valley. Again, not looking like the morning, looking more like the afternoon to early evening, but just know that we will still have showers and storms around for the morning, but looking at some gusty wind potential with the afternoon to early evening round. So just want to put that on your radar and be sure to have the free Tennessee Valley weather app with you this weekend to make sure you are safe and sound. Your morning drive for today, again, very uneventful, nice, calm, easy breezy, no complaints here. Temperatures, again, pretty comfortable in the 60s. To start off, we'll see a mostly clear to partly cloudy sky for the rest of this morning. Again, nice and dry for today. We can leave the rain gear at home Heading up to the pool for today to beat the heat. Again, temperatures still going to be hot out there. We are in late July. Temperatures in those upper 80s for today. So a great pool day. I know this is a lot of folks last at least like regular weekday of summer because school starts back for a lot of folks next week already. So a pool day for today, not a bad idea, especially because we do have the rain and storms in the forecast for the weekend. But just don't forget the sunscreen. And of course, if you're going to be outdoors, make sure you stay hydrated out there. Your 7-day forecast. We will get to that in just a moment, hour by hour, though, for the rest of today. Again, mostly sunny for this morning. We'll see a few more clouds by the afternoon, but a dry day. Overnight, thunder showers and then showers and storms for your Saturday morning. So there will be a morning round, not looking strong to severe, but then by the afternoon, a few of those storms that do redevelop and pop up by the afternoon could be on the strong to severe side with the potential for some gusty winds here in the Tennessee Valley. That is going to be the main threat, the main concern that we're worried about. Of course, with heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, we'll also be monitoring the potential for some flooding or flash flooding, especially later on in the day. So just keep that in mind. Saturday looking like a not so great day here in the Tennessee Valley. So for the weekend, if you have any outdoor plans, today would be the best day to do that if you can squeeze them in today. Sunday, not the worst day, still rain in the forecast, but not looking overly stormy like Saturday is. And then check it out next week. I'll go ahead and put this in full because I am excited about the trend for next week. We are looking mostly dry. It seems like it has rained every single day in July. In fact, it has pretty much here in the Tennessee Valley, I think aside from maybe yesterday. But we are looking at a few dry days heading into next week, which is definitely a nice change of pace, especially to make the transition to going back to school a little bit easier. Temperatures still warm for August in the upper 80s, mid 80s out there. Stray shower Monday, otherwise clearing out for the rest of the week. We are looking in good shape heading into next week. Of course, have to get through this stormy weekend, but we will do that just fine. So that concludes the weather portion of your live at 6 a.m. on Friday, but you know the drill. We've got events happening across the Tennessee Valley this weekend, so let's go ahead and tell you guys about what is going on. Starting with Saturday, Killen Founders Day is happening at the Killen Park. It is an all-day event. There will be live music, vendors, as well as a car show out there. Backyard barbecue throwdown happening at the Grid in Huntsville. It starts at 9 a.m. There will be vendors, games, and of course, there will be barbecue out there to enjoy. Backpack giveaway happening in Decatur at Clayton Homes. Get you ready for back to school from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Limit for the backpacks, 2 backpacks per family. Back to school bash happening at the Calvary Hill Church of God in Lawrenceburg. Starts at 3 p.m. There will be free food and water games out there. Free live music is back this Saturday at Veterans Park in Lawrenceburg. Gates open at 4 p.m. Live music begins at 6 p.m. The band for tomorrow is After Grace. Also happening on Saturday, head out for supper to the Loretto Lions Club. Hamburger steak supper happening from 4:30 until 7:30. Plates are $15. Also Saturday evening, Youth on Foot Rodeo will be lighting up the scene at the Giles County Ag Park, and that event gets underway at 7 p.m. On Sunday, this is a nice, sweet event. Back to school banana splits happening at Hendricks Chapel Church of Christ in Florence. That is starting at 6 p.m. There will be a children's devo, as well as, of course, as promised and advertised, ice cream. Sounds like a real fun event out there. If you have any events going on in your community and you want to see that on the community calendar, you can send me those details. Email's right there on your screen, kelly@tnvalleyweather.com. Hope you have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. Again, dry today. You'll need the rain gear for tomorrow. A few storms by tomorrow afternoon, maybe strong with some gusty winds. Have a wonderful weekend.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.